Timer is operated by limit switch and electric sequence learning contents that user can push the push button to operate motor within timer time. Hello. Understand the electrical sequence configuration given in the screen configuration and the behavior of the various electrical equipment inside the control box. On the left side of the screen are several buttons, limit switches, lamps and motors based on the control box. And in the center of the screen is the inside of the control box, and below is a brief description of each device. There is also a monitor on the right side of the screen to check the time chart for each operating configuration. First of all, make sure to understand the operation configuration and verify through simulation. There is a timer in the control box and the timer starts running when the limit switch is input. When the user presses the push button PB1, the magnetic contactor MC is supplied with power and the motor starts to operate. The motor will run at the set time of the timer and then stop. When the limit switch is input again and the user push button is pressed, the motor will run within a certain time and stop. Here push button PB0 is reset button and it can stop all operation. The RL lamp lights up when the motor is not running. When the motor starts to run, the RL lamp goes out and the GL lamp turns on. If an overcurrent trip occurs, the magnetic contactor, timer, GL and RL lamps will not operate. The buzzer operates for the first time by the overcurrent trip. Afterwards, if the user presses the push button PB2, the buzzer will not operate and only the OL lamp will be lit. Here, an RI relay can be used to selectively switch from buzzer operation to lamp operation during an overcurrent trip. In this case, the setting time of timer T1 is 10 seconds. Now let's check each simulator to make sure it works correctly.
Input on. Wiring breaker. Overcurrent relay trip generation. Press the button. PB2. Release the button. PB2. Overcurrent relay trip release. Input on. LS. Input off. LS. Press the button. PB1. Release the button. PB1. Input on. LS. Input off. LS. Press the button. PB1. Press the button. PB0. Release the button. PB0. Release the button. PB1. Overcurrent relay trip generation. Press the button. PB2. Release the button. PB2. Overcurrent relay trip release. Input on. LS. Input off. LS. Press the button. PB1. Release the button. PB1. Input on. LS. Input off. LS. Press the button. PB1. Press the button. PB0. Release the button. PB0. Release the button. PB1. Input off. Wiring breaker.
Today's topic was the configuration of running the timer through the limit switch and the motor running when the user presses the push button. Some object comes into contact with the limit switch and then the user starts the motor by pressing a button. This configuration is an electrical sequence that can easily identified in production plants. A learning example similar to this allows us to construct various electrical sequences and use them directly. Thank you for watching. Check out the subscription and the like button. We will make more and more learning videos. Any other questions would be appreciated if you leave them in the comments below the video. We wish you a nice day.